We're off to the Friday market, the Friday Bazaar market. It's a weekly big market of fruit, veg, everything else. So let's see what happens.
Really good in there. That's where those two ladies at.
Right, we're here at the market. Very good. Lots of eggs. Lots of chickens. Chicken. What? Oh, you got chickens here. Oh, bees, honey. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Olives. Your garden. Your garden, yeah. I bet. Bloody marvellous. Hello, ladies. Peppers. Oh, I speak a lot less Turkish than I speak Spanish as well. Can't even do all that. I don't know what hello is. But lots of peppers. Look. Hola. What you got there? Cheese. Ah, cheese. From the goat. Ah. Good. Bless them. All bloody work hard here. Pulled their own produce off the garden. Popped down. I don't know if these are padron peppers or just ordinary peppers. A bit big for padrons, aren't they? Potatoes. Hola. I'm speaking to them in bloody Spanish. Hola. Ain't got a bloody clue. I'll have to find out from Dave what hello is. She's eating a tomato, look. It's very, I mean this is organic, but the accidental organic because it's just what they've got in their own gardens. Hello, little baby. This is what they got in there, just their own garden spaces and that. Loofahs, aren't they? The old back scrubs. Makes you think about the Western world where we want all the possessions, and a bit like this, it reminds me a little bit of Thailand, different of course, but you know, these people, are they happier? Maybe they are happier actually. They're quite content with what they got. They go and they get their own fruit and veg off their land, bring it to the markets, set it up. Voila! To find out what it. Ah, corn on the cob. Look, Scarlett likes the old corn on the cob. Very nice. Yeah, and they just do this and it's enough, really. It's enough. They get by. Simple life. She's shelling her peas. Look, peas. Good. Yeah. Olives, not keen on them. Them little plums would be nice. Lots of cheese, homemade cheese there. You bet your life, boy, the boys with the restaurants and that come down and buy them guys there. Look what they got. They got their stock from the restaurant. But going back, did I finish what I was saying? I think these people are happy and content enough. They got enough money to eat and drink. They can look after their families. They have the simple life. They don't go KFC or McDonald's. There's something to be said for it. Some eggs there, look. They do a thing like eggs, you'd wonder how fresh they were, but they're either going to be super fresh or they've been hanging about a few days. The size of them tomatoes. Very good. They don't look quite so good, do they? Hola. Hello. What's hello in Turkish?
Efendim? Turkish.
Hello.
Hello.
Turkish.
Turkish.
What? You tell me.
Tamam. İsmim Mustafa.
Soba?
Mustafa.
Mustafa.
Your name? Yeah, but how do you say hello? Me to say hello in Turkish. How? You don't understand. When you go, what do you say?
Ye ye. Söyle bakalım. Söyle.
How do you say hello in Turkish?
Merhaba. Nasılsın? Denir diyor. Ha merhaba. Çok
Merhaba.
çok yakın.
Merhaba.
Merhaba.
Merhaba.
Ha, merhaba.
Merhaba.
Ha, merhaba.
Merhaba.
Merhaba.
Merhaba. Ah, good.
Merhaba.
Thank you. Merhaba. Thank you. Is it? I've been talking to them in Spanish. That's all I know. I don't know much of that either. Merhaba. That's nice to know. There you are, look. Get your walnuts.
Buyurun. İçeriden.
Merhaba.
Merhaba.
Wow, which way did they go? Oh, there they are. Now we're in a big indoor area, look. I mean, yeah, one of the things you notice, they are all often selling very similar products. So the competition's quite fierce as well. Cherries, Scarlett would love a few cherries. Endless, miles and miles. Now we had these strawberries last night, and you would think they're a bit dark in colour. They're not the colour we're used to seeing. They were absolutely beautiful strawberries we had last night. Sharp, the flavour was, it just definitely had extra flavour in, and that's just because of they're just natural. They're not even really organic because they're automatically organic. They don't know they're. They don't know anything about them being organic, they just grow them in the ground and that's it. Cherries again, look. £50 lira. Their money's lira, which again is a bit of a complicated thing. Ooh, nuts. These are good. Almond walnuts.
Neyse eve gitmiş gelmişsiniz ya. O evi merak ediyordu.
Merima. These look pretty good. The old cabbages are big over here, aren't they? Cabbages and collies. Good, they look okay. Hola. Merhaba.
Merhaba.
Merhaba.
Hoş geldiniz.
Merhaba.
Öğrenmişsin bak.
Ah.
Çok güzel.
Hello.
Hello.
Having a little chai tea now, sat down. Resting after that strenuous walk through the market. So yeah, that back there, that was the Fethiye market. Now we're just going to walk down in the town. I could tell you another little story while we're walking down into town. 2 months or so ago, I had an infection in a tooth. I had to have it emergency pulled in Didcot. A few people know about this because it was an emergency. In hindsight, I could have got it pulled for 350 quid because I couldn't get it pulled on the NHS anywhere. But it was an emergency. I ended up paying £500 to have my tooth pulled. £500, yeah. So anyway, ever since I'd had it pulled, I had a pain. I thought it was in the tooth next to it. There was like a sensation in the tooth next to the one I'd had pulled. I was always a bit concerned. So I thought, do you know what? I'm in Turkey. This is the place of big teeth smiles. And Lee, the guy we met here, who's lived here about 7 years, said, "Oh, I'll recommend you to my dentist." I went to his dentist, and he charged me £40 for a clean. But it wasn't the tooth next to the one that got pulled. It was the one at the very, very back, and it was actually loose, which is why I was getting a sensation feeling in it. So yeah, he x-rayed it and he said, "You've got no choice, mate. You gotta have it pulled." He pulled it and he wanted £50 to pull it, and I had to have it all injected because it was a bit sensitive. And he said, "Oh, maybe come back another day, just get your clean today and get this pulled another day." And I'm like, no, I have to if I don't get it pulled today, then that's it. I ain't coming back. So I got it pulled for 50 quid, clean for 40 quid, pulled for 50 quid. And they gave me antibiotics, and I'm 3 days into that now. And it does, my gum is absolutely wonderful. I don't even feel like it's hurting. I'm taking the course of antibiotics, but I don't feel I particularly need to. So yeah, on the one side at the back, I've got 2 bloody teeth missing now. And maybe one day I'll get the bloody dental implant here. About 300 quid for a dental implant here, as opposed to, I don't know, best part of £1,000, I suppose, in the UK. So there we are. I'm like the toothless budgie, born to succeed. I kept walking, got a little bit lost, and now I found the coastline and the harbour. The harbour is around the corner there. And we made it to the harbour. Private boat tours. Lunch included. No loud music, no 4 stops, open buffet, 7 different mezes, chicken and fish. Please ask for price. This is a shame they don't just put the price up. But I don't want to get the best price like everywhere else in the world. That'd suit you, something like that. Hey, oh, shiver me timbers up on the top. Yeah.
I went to see the harbour master in Weymouth, see if I could put it in the harbour. Imagine everybody would have lunch on it, wouldn't they? Take it out to the bay in Weymouth, party boat.
Yeah.
The old Jack Black look-alike on there, bringing the girls on. They'd love it. You've got black pearl in it in the Ludinese, it's much better than this one. It's a difficult one, isn't it?
I assume this is is this the political guy who's been in for 20 odd years, and he's maybe about to get kicked out or maybe not. I don't know. Is it him? Who knows? Oh, it can't be 1930, 1881. No. Probably his dead dad's dog's dead. Ken Dodd's dead. Dad's dog's dead. You try and say that quickly. Ken Dodd's dead. Dad's dog's dead. Can't be done. Tongue twister. Of course they got these bloody things. Still not a fan of them. Probably because I feel like too old now to even use one. Gonna go and find a little coffee bar now and maybe have a little bite to eat. Just one step off the coast is where all the main... I think the dentist I went to was down there actually. Or maybe down this one. All the streets look quite similar. No, yeah, we sat in this coffee place. Yeah, so my dentist was down that street there. Definitely. I had that work done. We're going to sit here. Oh, fish and chips there. We are going to sit down here.
Not many boats though, is there? Sorry? Not many boats.
I've been talked into going on a boat, so in about 5 minutes time we'll find out whether I get seasick or not still, because I always used to.
So, nearly there yet?
I'll be hewing over the side. It's about half an hour's journey apparently, so might make it, might not. Let's find out. Captain Pugwash. Alright so far. So far so good. Looking down and bobbing around isn't a big deal though, is it? Just the main harbour a bit further along there, I can feel it. There's another area, apparently there's some nice restaurants over here, so we're going to go over and get a bit of brunch. I was up early this morning to go to the market. I was up at bloody 8 o'clock. Jesus, 8 o'clock. Had a few drinks the night before as well, so it was a bit of a struggle. Made it. So it feels like I've been up, feels like it should be almost bedtime now. But it's not, it's only 1:30. Sold this boat trip to me. There was an English couple we got on it, and they said, oh yeah, you'll go down this little river and you see all turtles. Well, hopefully we will at one point, but halfway through the journey, and it kind of just looks like we're going over to that coast over there, where there ain't no little narrow rivers or anything. Time will tell. But seasickness so far, okay, no problems. This looks like one of the return ones. One goes one way and one goes the other. Still no sign of any turtles. No sign of seasickness as well though, so that's good. So maybe this is the area where you might see turtles, or it's sort of like it's pinned off with those poles. Look, seems that we're going through them. It's like a little channel to get through. Reeds growing up through the sea. Possibly quite shallow here. Hang on a minute, we could be going down through here. This could be what he was on about. Like it, isn't it? Keep my eyes peeled, see what we can see. Dead fish there, miss that one. It's like a river now. I guess this is definitely what they were talking about, although I've been looking, I haven't seen any turtles yet. But yeah, interesting little river, lot of birds flying in and out with the banks making their nests. The old jetties look a bit vulnerable, some of them. Not too safe. Some of the boats don't even look too safe, as you would expect. Some ducks there, look. Apologies for not being able to show you a turtle. And that, as they say, is that the docking. No turtles, no seasickness either. Boom. we go, water taxi. No seasickness whatsoever. Happy days. And this is a place called Chalice, apparently. Quite a long way from Fethiye. Little nightclub there, look. And it goes off going the other way again. Chalice. Welcome. Chalice Beach. It's a bit gravelly. But then, as we've all discovered, sand's a bit of a pain in the arse anyway, isn't it? So, quiet, but we're still a few weeks before the season properly starts, I believe.